let us continue playing The Darkest Dungeon. When we last left off, we had a jester who I need to rename. I'm now going through the requests on video 10. If there are any earlier than that, I will... Actually, should have checked that beforehand. But still, I'll go through things, and as we recruit people, we'll go in. Crockery, you did request to be an occultist. To be honest, I'd prefer to have an occultist, actually. I quite a useful class in general. But I've been looking through the skills here, and I've noticed a nice little bit of synergy here. So solo brings a forward 3 and then does the little accuracy down, and then this is the finale, which does an accuracy base, half damage, moves back. It does have some negative effects though, looking at that. But a high crit chance. Yeah, maybe that's not such a good skill anyway, but still. I like the synergy of a backwards and forwards working character. So anyway, let's sort by level, because we need to be thinking about this a little more. We have a group of people at level 2. I'd actually prefer, though, to get some more level 1s trained up. And we actually need more portraits. The reason we need more portraits is for the blacksmith, because we want to get... Actually, we do need deeds as well, but actually... I was looking at guild skills. I need more... I need basically 8 more in order to go up to skill level 3. Which I feel is pretty essential here, because if we're going to go on a 3rd level adventuring party, it needs to be A, good, and B, we need all the stat boosts we can get to be sure of things. So I'm quite happy to keep grinding away on the lower level ones while we have them available. So we're going to go into the Warrens. And in order to go into the Warrens, we're going to have a team, which will consist of Kitsuna, who we of course know is not a frontline fighter, generally speaking. Birchdaw prefers to be at the back there, which is fine by me. We then can take a Tofu Boy for the first position, and I suppose we can take a Lost Navigator for the back position. He's done a little bit of stress, but actually is doing generally okay. The only thing I will consider doing at this stage is just considering just getting some armor skills here for my free guys, which might not cost me all that much actually. Let me just have a quick check on the blacksmith side. So your armor would cost 600. Tofu Boy's already got his. Birchdaw grabs that, and Kitsuna grabs that as well. Hit point base 33. So yeah, that's a lot. That's 7 extra hit points and an increase in dodge. Or in your case, probably... No, it's actually dodge on these. Okay, so armor is more of a dodging skill than anything else. Leaves us with 3.5... nearly 4... Just under 4,000 money before we go into this. So, let us head off. So, the Warrens. We shall provision. We already have a shovel and a bandage. We shall take a key... Oh, is it on? Oh, this is a medium one. I hadn't realized this was a medium one. Okay. I'll take an anti-venom as well and an extra shovel. And we will stockpile some food. That should do. This could be entertaining because I don't have a lot of healers with this. Well, what's the worst that could happen? Oh, we're having some extra food. Well, I spent all my money I was planning on saving, but still. More defense, not very many heals. This could be an interesting one, certainly.
They breed quickly down there in the dark, but perhaps we can slay them even faster.
That being said, we already have a lot of area scanned out. What is giving me that benefit? Tactician, Natural Eye... Cove, Unyielding. Well, apparently we just know a lot of this. Still, if we have to do 100% of rune battles and we already know where quite a lot of blanks are, we can probably just go round here. And that will most likely be fine. So, stash heirlooms. 4 crests. Now, of course, it's not entirely... Some people do have healing, and obviously we have our Lost Navigator at the back, his Narbalist, and that was a trap that actually we were aware of, weren't we?
The trap maker's art, his efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
And we have a spider encounter. They are surprised, though, so we get a full round of beating them first. Right. I'm going to go pick to the face on the spitter, which does kill.
The enemy crumbles.
Mannequins for stunning. And then we'll just go and shoot the other spitter. 11 down.
Fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Finally, additional stunnage. So as we got basically a free pass on this. Now it's on actual speed draws, and we're off again. So I could heal 9 of stress already, actually, but I think we're okay with going manacles. Should probably have killed 1 rather than done that, and in fact it's stunned again. It's got a good stun chance, that. Also, I haven't actually equipped my stuff again, which I keep forgetting to do. Oh well, breakthrough should be lethal anyway.
Broken. Maintain the offensive.
And we've got a thing with family crest. We're going to open that up. Hidden compartment. Some stuff. Okay, the next area will have some encounters in it, but we're fairly good for that. Okay, let's ignore that thing. We have learned. And I think Connor was here the last time that happened. Alright. Beast Bile. So blight and debuffs happen. Let's then go for more poison darts at the back. And some blanket fire. More blanket fire. But that's mostly dodged. Okay. I think we'd best go for a single shot here because we've got a chance at outright killing you before you get around. Didn't happen. That's just a case of whether you're quicker and you're not. Slice and dice, but dodged. Okay. Good Iron Swan, but I think we'll be more happy to go breakthrough.
Continue the onslaught.
Just stack some damage everywhere.
Them all.
And then we'll go pick to face.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Alright, so I'm going to take a little bit of damage, but we can start healing some of that now. Alright, manacles for a stun. And now we go healing. So you're actually in the most need of it, so you can have that. You can Iron Swan for no other reason than because you can. There's no real benefit to any of this, so just get poison darts on the off chance of getting a kill. I actually thought Bedril did have some healing, but in any case, one of us certainly has some. And I should probably kill you before we have a turn, so okay, plus 20% move resistance. That's actually not a bad thing to equip onto this. So there we go, -1 speed, but it's more difficult to push. More difficult to push Tofu Boy around at this stage. Meanwhile, let's go and put you back into the back row. Also, torch and books. Unremarkable. Okay, nothing in this one. Moving on. And we're now into the unknown. And a trap.
Mind that such missteps are the exception.
Managed to resist any bleeding, which is what I was checking before we moved on. A Occult Scrawlings. Scrawling forever changed to hero. Quick Draw. Quick Draw is +4 speed in the first round, which is always a nice thing to have. More spiders. It looks like somebody has prepared some dinner for us. Right. Pig to the face. 617 crit. Alright. What are they going to manage now? Small amount of damage, but this is all about the debuffs and marking at this point. Manage to resist the stun at least. Right, you haven't had a go yet. We'll manacles you and just prevent you from having one. Sniper shot you to death. Got 3 additional virtue and... yeah, breakthrough, I guess. Missed. Okay. Lunge. Manacles, which were dodged. And that means we're in healing mode. Also means a lot of stuff actually needs some healing. But we have some anti-venom for that to start with. And I'm quite happy to wait a turn here. Okay, buff and things. Some more, and then we'll have you for more manacles, which are dodged again. But Wicked Hack says no.
This expedition at least promises success.
Alright, makeshift dining table. Rotting food here makes the hero ill. We've taken another... We just got rid of that as well, didn't we? It's almost worth resting here, just because I know we're going to have... No, we might be able to get rid of the blight this way. Alright, let's go for an early camp.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
And stress relief. Okay. So to start with, we can... Actually, no, we can't. Let's not do that. That was not what I meant to do. Okay. Well, that was me misclicking around, but I was actually trying to get the wound healing sourcing out there. Alright. Pep Talk is stress relief. Okay, we're wound care. Just heal you that, because we can. I shall wander in my eyes, don't wait up. Okay, so first 30% scouting chance, and then... Marching plan. So companions have some extra speed, and self-only... Yeah, I'm okay with that. Loses speed, but accuracy, damage, and crit with the range skills is all gone. Okay, rest up. And they are upon us.
Worse than mere trickery. Boogeymen.
Ooh, those are interesting. Well, pickaxe says 4. Hook where it hurts. And that did hurt. Right. Beast Bile. So that one is not quite dead, but under a blight certainly. Okay, you're taking a lot of punishment here. Breakthrough. Ow. Alright, get some healing done. Thankfully, 2 of those will be dead before they have a move, so all I have to do here is do
Well struck.
good amount of damage to you. think I'm done with you.
Hardly.
Those two are now both going to die of blight, so we can afford to go for minor heals at this stage.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
All right, yelp, because we do want to try and get some healing if it's possible. There we go. Right, so you're on 13 health, so you clearly need it slightly more.
Slowly, gently.
And we shall grab all of that. Right, well that wasn't particularly brilliant, but we do now at least have speed boosts and things set up. Also, I have not set up the new positions, have I? Nope. That would have been intelligent. So, 7 damage to you. Next up, we're manacling you, just so we got one of them stunned. Munch! But to no avail. Might as well go for a breakthrough, because that last guy's nearly dead. More heals. Also kind of refixes the party. Okay. Let's put you back. And yes, we definitely want to take those. Right, so there is something here. The packs. And the sex contents are ours, and we find more treasure. We're rich from this one at the very least. And we're getting a lot of food. I'm quite happy to get some healing done there. So we enter the next one. Which does contain a full group, which are surprised. Okay. So, as always, want to go for the stress skills, which is the vomit at the back. Next up, we are going to transform. And we want to rake because we need to increase the amount of damage we're dealing now. Next up, we're going to break through on the chance of killing the middle one. Is that? No, actually, we're going to Iron Swan. Now, we have a suppressing fire as an option, but I think actually we're just going to shoot you to try and kill you. And it worked. There are only 2 of them in. Resist but marked. Ball and chain. Crit for 6. And you're pushed. And stunned. Okay. Well, not a bad start. Could have gone worse, certainly. The drums of doom. Yeah, lots of stress things going on here. Alright. Slam with a knockback of 2 is tempting, but I think we're just going to go and rage. Missed. I could do damage to both, but I think I just want to kill them at this stage, so... Stop hitting Bertrador! Oh, also, I can only hit... Okay. Sniper shot there, but that was a good sniper shot, in fairness. Alright, so we can transform back, but I think it might have... Actually, no, we will transform back. And that heals you for 12. Absolution for stress relief. Okay, here we go. Alright. Yelp, it should stun you. Give us a turn with this. Alright, so let's get you healed up a little. New round. Okay, so you're now fully stress relieved. Ball and chain. And you're stunned, which unfortunately means I can't do a lot here, so we're just going to have to attack and kill. Wicked hack, 8 in the face, and that is done. Right, heirloom chest.
Or is it merely
Unfortunately,
the light?
didn't have the key for it this time. But we're getting there. It's now a case of not dying before we... Yeah, it could have been worse. One Acolyte and 2 Carrion. Okay. Acolyte gets the pick to the face. And some manacles, so that's dealt with. Munch!
Ringing ears, blurred vision. The end approaches.
And more munch. Okay. Still really want to heal you though, so we're going to do that. Wicked hack. 1 out. It's unlikely they're going to... Yeah, they got a lot of blight resistance, so I might as well just go for the manacle stun. And a hack. Ooh, we're getting a lot of glod at this stage.
So too will resistance.
Okay. Let's feed you that, because it's going to be 4 rounds, so that undoes whatever damage you take from the blight. And we enter. And we leave. So scouting report now happens. We've got a trap to worry about. I feel faint. And hunger. So we shall eat. Don't know, I knew that trap was there. What the heck? Resist the blood effect. I've really got to just not go on autopilot at times. 1 treasure. Alright, 2 more rooms to explore and we're done. And that's where we need to go any further. Yes, we have 2 more battles to go. Well, 3 actually. And this time I'm going to remember there's a trap there. Hero receives a nasty gash. Alright, well that was not exactly ideal, but at least we had the thing to deal with it. And this time we managed to disarm it. 8 virtue points. Okay. Might as well burn a torch just to make sure we got the most light possible for this. And there's a madman at the back. Right. Can't do all about the madman at the back, so we're just going to throw some darts at him. Actually lowers his blight resistance as well. It's quite a good ability, that one. The downside is... there's a lot of this coming in now. Hooker, it hurts. Oh, they're all faster than me by quite a significant margin at this stage. Well, they've all gone, so I might as well stun you. And finally, Iron Swan. Right. Pick to face. 7. Good manacles for the kill, and I'm going to. Getting slightly concerned about you, actually, at this point, Bertrador, but we should be okay for the time being. So that's just the one to deal with. And a crit heal. Okay, what have we got? We got poison darts, we got a lunge. Actually read that now. It's actually a plus 40% damage when he does the lunge attack on his normal thing. So it's actually, if it's a positive figure, it's actually an increase looking at that. Which is nice. Okay. I can do nothing about any of that, so I might as well just stick with being the healer at the back. Alright, you've not been stunned at the moment, so we can stun you. And we most certainly shall. Right. Let's start whacking. In fact, you're out in 2 rounds regardless. I suppose I can make sure of it. Alright, you're out this round. You can just heal yourself. I think you're actually fine. Yeah, 1 hit point. Stunned again, but most importantly, the only downside is you can't heal yourself with that ability.
The slow death, unforeseen.
Okay, we're actually out of money position slots at this stage, which is interesting. So that's a stack of 500. That's a stack of 500. That's a stack of a lot of 500. We're doing really well for money at the end of this. What has the altar got? Simple behavior is vanquished. Okay, your winded quirk has gone away, so huzzah, you only have that. Okay, into the final encounter then. Well, the final 2 encounters, because we have one here. What a shocker. Poison darts to the back. Actually, I should really not be targeting the one at the back, because I can Iron Swan them. Well, I'm probably not going to Iron Swan at the moment, because I want to try and do some damage to the others as well, but... Ow. We're holding out okay, though. Uppercut Slice. Yeah, so we'll make a breakthrough attempt. And suppressing fire. No, actually, we'll just shoot you. No need to worry about that. We'll just go directly for the damage at this point. Manacles says you're out. Poison darts says even more blight, says you're out. And a wicked hack here says you're out. This is not a bad team, actually, in fairness. It's just not got a lot going for it in terms of healing.
But a victory nonetheless.
Right, 2 more items. One of these will be a torch, which I might as well burn.
The way is lit.
And one of these will be a torch,
We require only the
which is a small amount of money at the end of the mission, so we're rich. So very, very rich. Once we beat these lot. Okay. Poison darts at the back. Again, doesn't matter. Right, manacles, you. Okay, run for the Old Gods 4, and we resist the bleeding. Drums of Doom. Lots of small stresses going on, but we're generally speaking okay, I think. I'm going to do breakthrough rather than that, because we can trust at the back that...
How quickly
ow.
the tide turns.
That's it, I can trust that Bertrand can deal with that. I bleed. Okay, could go for a heal, but I think it's probably a better idea. Start stunning some people. Meanwhile, more poison darts, and assuming we hit with this, crit 2. And that's him out, and no more additional stress damage from you lot anyway. I'm going to just try and take you out. All appears to be going well. 2 minutes. Right, and continuing. Or rather ending, because we're pretty much at the end. I might as well lunge. And what do you know, the lunge was successful.
These nightmarish creatures can
So 4 crests. I know the portrait doesn't stack. I could give up 500 gold for it. Or I could give up my torches, I suppose. Gold value 5 each. Gold value, yeah, I'll give up the torches.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
And we'll take the portrait, because while we got loads of crests, we need more portraits. Yeah, just checking. And quest complete. Let us return to Hamlet.
Some experiments should have never happened. You are doing just work ending them.
Yeah, we're also raking it in terms of monetary gains at this stage. This was, yeah, we're rich. Would have preferred for more heirlooms, but, you know. That gives us 10 portraits from that. Alright, so, levels up. So everybody's now resolved level 2. The Navigator's also resolved level 2. Dodge and obsessed with material things, obsessed with sainthood. Well, there are things that are going to hurt us in every dungeon.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
You misplaced what? You made us lose one of our rare artifacts, didn't you? You wait. It's a good thing you're actually a reasonable character here. Okay. So the good news is we now have enough in the guild to go up for skill rank 3, which is a start. Next up, we want to really get the blacksmith going. I'll take weapons if it comes to it, but we need 13 more deeds in order to continue with that. So, in order to get deeds, we need to go back to the Weald, and that means we may just be doing another boss. In fact, I'm going to be doing another boss. We have plenty of level 2 characters, so I think it is time. But let's just see who we got in the recruitment wagon. We still don't have an occultist coming in. God darn you people. I would upgrade this, but it feels I need deeds for it. Oh well. In terms of stress relief, we have really the Lost Navigator just needs some help. So let's go and get him drunk. Other than that, I think we're okay for stress, so I might actually just save the money at the moment. It's nice to have a reasonable stack of it, in fairness. Especially now we can upgrade combat skills. And I'm just going to check one thing here. So this will cost 600 each. But additional damage, additional accuracy, and a crit chance. Increased stun. And yeah, so some of them are definitely worth it. Marishans are probably going to be a little more worth it. It's been a while since we used Marishan, actually. So Grape Shot Blast 2, more accuracy. Tracking Shot we didn't use too much, but this was always a good one. Increased bleed and increased bleed amount. Well, things to work out for a future session, I think. So next time, we will probably upgrade some combat skills, and we will probably prepare for another boss encounter. So until then.